To fight Marcus Brimage, Conor McGregor, and here we go. Quickly taking the center of the octagon, and right into battle, Brimage in the white.
This is exactly what Brimage needs to do. He needs to dumb down the fight. He can't let Conor get off, get his rhythm going, and get his momentum going. Conor loves angles. He loves to mix it up. He'll step off, and Brimage just has to stay in his face.
Black trunks for Dublin, Ireland's McGregor. Very technical and precise striker. Nice shot by Brimage, though.
So far, it's Brimage landing the bigger shots, but out of Conor's 12 wins, 11 are knockouts.
Conor with an uppercut there, Kenny.
11 are knockouts, and he almost did it again.
He clipped him on the way in.
He can find your chin from anywhere.
Again, nice slip and a little counter. You can see how comfortable on the feet McGregor is.
It's unbelievable. Look at the angles. He circles. He can fight going forwards. He can fight going backwards. Look at that uppercut. Now, Marcus
over the top, looking to finish it here.
This is why everyone's been talking about Conor McGregor.
It's all over. Conor McGregor, another first-round win. Wow. Ultra-impressive UFC debut.
That is exactly why he's so dangerous, Mike. And he took some big shots, so guess what? He's got a huge chin as well. This kid's the real deal. Look at the uppercuts. It all started with the uppercuts. That's what really dazed Marcus Brimage. And from there, it was all Conor McGregor. There's that killer instinct and accuracy.
Again, the uppercut early was the one that did damage, and uppercuts here lead to the end of the night of Marcus Brimage. Outstanding UFC debut for Conor McGregor. And an awesome reaction as he enjoys his first career win in the octagon.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Robert Sundell has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the notorious Conor McGregor.
10 heavyweight matchup, and here we go. Short black trunks for Jones, white trunks for Guzman.
Or black guy Jones, white guy Guzman.
That was said by Joe Rogan.
I never understand why people don't say that. Jones shoots in for a single. Guzman pulls away.
Guzman looks to be aggressive early.
Nice body kick by Guzman.
Guzman, 10 years the elder of Jones. And he has to be ultra confident if this fight goes to the ground with all his jiu-jitsu training.
Nice knee to the body by Jones.
A nice clinch on the back of Jones, though. Does Guzman, can he utilize it? Exits with a short strike.
Really incredible, Mike, that Jones is competing in the Ultimate Fighting Championship after only training in MMA for 9 months. I mean, that is that's quite a big leap.
Well, it is a leap to come to the best of the best. That's the UFC. And he's going to take on what is a newcomer in his own right in Guzman tonight, though, Joe, but a man who has had a ton of experience with his ground game.
Nice knee to the body earlier by Jones. Another one now.
Jones has not gone the distance as a professional. 5 TKO wins, 1 submission win. Guzman moving around. Looks like he's trying to set up another kick. Yep, right to the leg. See if he does it again.
Jones tries for a right hand. The big difference in the skill level of their hand techniques.
Yeah.
You see that right away. The way Jones is throwing his punches is mostly with arms. Beautiful lateral drop right there. Very nice.
There's a little Greco-Roman. The Greco-Roman All-American Jon Jones.
That was sweet. And Guzman didn't see it coming at all.
And right into side control with his opponent up against the fence. Jones has Guzman in a bad spot here because it's hard for him to spin the hips, Joe, when he's pinched up against the fence like this.
Yeah,
he only has one direction he can go.
He's using it to push off. You see how he's using the fence to push off, but the way Jones is sprawled out, you know, I can't see him reversing him in this position. You hear Renzo Gracie yelling at him in Portuguese. Now Jones is giving a little space, and that could be the problem, and there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't give a guy any space whatsoever when you got him in that position. And Jones, you see the punching techniques?
And he likes the uppercut, too.
It's very rudimentary striking by Jones.
Body shot, knee, knee. Switches stance, 8-1 in the ribs. Guzman. He's already banged up big time. Jones seems to be gaining confidence here. Starting to stalk. Close the distance. And he's throwing punches in bunches as opposed to what we've seen mostly from Guzman. That is either a kick or a single strike with the hands.
Well, Guzman is a little bit more hesitant to engage now that he got hit with that beautiful takedown. He knows that Jones has some real sick wrestling.
Jones waiting for an opportunity to explode.
Yeah, see how Guzman he's a little hesitant about striking, a little hesitant about getting clinched with. Oh, big right elbow!
What's up?
Oh, hit him low.
Caught him low and then followed with the elbow.
Stay in the neutral corner.
He was trying to knee him, Joe, and that's probably where he got caught in the wrong spot.
Let's see that and see exactly what did happen. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, that didn't look low to me. That looks like it was in the breadbasket. Let's look at that again. That did not look low to me. That was not low. That was a good technique. Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
It was the one before that.
Yep. Yeah, that's absolutely low.
Good job in the truck, guys. Yeah. It was the one right before that.
Yeah, that was right on the button.
So he has up to 5 minutes to gather his wits. Yep, it was one right before. Inadvertent.
Low shot, he gets time.
No point deducted, just a warning.
You know, people are booing, and I think they're booing because we showed so many of the replays of the one that hit him in the stomach.
Take a look again,
see
Joe.
One more time so you can get a
it's the right knee, right?
Yeah, that's right on the package.
It was not intentional.
Bang, right in there.
All right, now the crowd will probably change their mind a little bit.
Yeah, they were booing a little bit, and now they understand that this is
You're like,
legitimately got fouled.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just let me know how much 2 minutes left.
Now, the interesting thing is, what can this do to the mental aggressiveness of Jones? Because you get hit with something, even though it's accidental, Joe, sometimes you become overly cautious to not have it work against you again.
Yeah, but you also know, even though it was accidental, it hurt him. It took something off of it, and I think he's probably going to throw some more knees to the body.
Let's see.
Because it wasn't just the one that went low, it was the beautiful knee that he followed up. That was a legitimate, illegal strike that also did a lot of damage.
And then came over the top of the elbow.
And a nice right hand as well.
Good show of class by both men. Under a minute remains in round number 1.
This is a talent-stacked division, a real shark tank to be jumping into after only 9 months in the game.
Superman punch a moment ago by Guzman. Jones was able to duck underneath. With that huge reach advantage, he should be able to keep Guzman on the outside by utilizing the jab. Again, combination by Jones.
Yeah, Jones is throwing some punches. I mean, you can tell by the way he's throwing them that he's relatively new to the striking game, but he is very game.
Started with the inside leg kick last time. Now he works the body and follows it up.
Very aggressive. Jones is really pushing it. Oh, look at that. Went for a spin.
Big knees. Good battle. Oh, spinning back fist. And just missed. There's Shoney Carter when you need him. Destroy presented by Harley Davidson.
Let's go.
Here we go. Guzman turned up the tempo at the end of that round too, Joe. And comes out quickly. See if he can put something together. They clinch. Remember the last time we saw the clinch? Quickly, Jones had Guzman on his back. Oh, he caught him again. And Jones says no. Caught him again.
You got to keep it up. I've seen it, so that's the second or third time actually.
Let's look at the replay.
Legs or stomach, keep them away from his line, okay?
It was tough from where we're sitting to see where that knee landed, but
it's unintentional still.
ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got on time?
Let's take a look at it again. Here it is.
Actually, that's the other guy. Interesting. Great job.
It's tough to see. That one did not look like it was low.
Nope.
Let's see that again, because to me, it did not look like that hit Guzman low.
The one that Guzman threw, though, looked like it hit Jones.
It's tough to see. There, in that one, in that angle, we can't see it at all. You see him react to it.
Ready? Back to the corner here, right here.
Let's see it again.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
No, that's not the
Let's
one.
go.
Nope.
Oh, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell from
back.
that angle.
Guzman's very upset.
Guzman going for the takedown. He gets thrown on his head. Oh, but he scrambles. Guzman winds up on top. Wow, Jones has got some sick wrestling. You see right away how quickly he got back to his feet. And he eats a right hand from Guzman.
Got some great Greco takedowns, Joe. Guzman coming out angry. Oh, he's got the leg.
And big right hand.
Yep.
Jones is very aggressive.
3.5 minutes remains. See if he looks for the little trip.
Oh! Ate a right hand.
And a knee and another right hand.
Nice jab by Jones.
Straight right.
Jones is pulling back straight with his head wide up in the air.
Guzman doing a good job there. It's a very close second round.
Tell you what, Jon Jones has a ton of potential. I mean, you talk about a guy who's only been fighting, competing in mixed martial arts for 9 months, and he's this good.
21 years old.
And a great attitude, very aggressive attitude, you know, for
Break
fighting.
clean, let's go, break clean, let's go. Right away, guys, right away, right away. Let's go, right away.
Midway point of the fight. Jones ready to go right away. Jones.
Again with that spin.
Yeah, tried to set it up. Good front kick to teeth.
Guzman spending a lot of time backing up. The aggressiveness of Jones has really got him thrown off.
Jones changes stances for a moment, Joe. Stays in the southpaw. Now back. Switching things up a little bit. Caught him pretty good.
That was a decent leg kick.
And again.
Same spot.
Oh, hook. 90 seconds remains in round 2. Again, you can hear it. The thud is better than the slap, because the thud means you caught him with the shin. The slap means you caught him with the foot. So when you hear the thud, you know that that leg kick is connected and done some damage.
Again, he tries that spin.
He's looking for the highlight reel finish. Guzman over the top. Guzman put that one together nicely. These guys are throwing now, Joe.
Tries a high kick.
Good body shot. And again, changing levels is Jones here. 30 seconds left in round number 2.
Let go of the cage, Jones. Your fingers out of the cage.
He's looking to set something up there again. That elbow from down low, maybe.
Break clean.
Third and final round forthcoming.
Are you ready?
At least that's what I'm assuming.
I'm thinking the same. Speaking of Portuguese. Third and final round. Jones immediately takes the center of the octagon. Guzman's turned up the tempo a couple of times, Joe, in the fight, and when he has put together some combinations, he's had some success.
I think Jones scared him off with some of those beautiful takedowns. I think that's what happened. Guzman felt that beautiful lateral drop, how easy it was for Jones to get him up in the air and toss him on his back. And I think that made him a little hesitant to attack. And he's been moving backwards for most of the fight since then.
Jones is the predator right now. Ducks under. Takes him down. Can he keep him down? Nope.
Good left hands by Jones.
Move that elbow up again. He's used that a couple of times, Joe. Come down and come up with the elbow, that upward elbow. Under 4 minutes remains in this fight.
Work over breaking, guys.
Guzman attempts a knee there.
Guzman comes forward. See if Jones looks for another spinning back fist here. Or that elbow. Good leg kick.
Throws a spinning back kick.
All right, somewhere in the middle of what I thought. Remember what the spinning back kick did to Charles McCarthy, courtesy of David Loazzo. Buckled him and finished the fight.
Jones lands a good left hand.
Jones pushes forward. Guzman's catching that leg a lot, but it is Jones truly the aggressor.
Much, much more aggressive than Guzman and being much more effective. He's just taking it to Guzman.
Switched and brought the left knee. Little foot stomp. Midway point of the third. Caught him again with a hook. Jones trying to pull the head down, get some extra power into that knee.
Guzman's got him clinched up against the cage, but it's going to be really difficult to take Jon down.
Break clean, guys. Break clean. Let's go. Right away, right away, right away, Andre. Right away. Turn around. Let's go.
2 minutes remains. Jones looking to set something up. Comes with a 1-3.
Guzman really needs to do something, and so far he's just, here he goes attempting a takedown, and Jones easily stuffs it. Guzman's got to get some offense together. He's done really nothing to mount anything that could be considered, worthy of winning a decision here.
Now, right now, Jones is a little bit over a minute away from a unanimous decision victory in his UFC debut, and it will be Andre Guzman's first loss of his mixed martial arts career.
And takes him down, immediately goes to side control. His wrestling is just a tremendous advantage here for Jon Jones. He's trying to pin Guzman's arm down. Goes for the mount. Guzman gets a leg in between them.
As I mentioned earlier, Jones was warned twice about the inadvertent shot to the bad part of the midsection of Andre Guzman, but he was not deducted a point, so there's no concern in the Jones corner of that working against him ultimately.
The bad part of the midsection.
I'm trying to be a little more proper.
Oh, look at that. Guzman goes for rubber guard. He's in mission control here. Uses it, turn to an omoplata. Jones gets out of it. Up
Almost
kick.
ate an up kick.
Jones back on top.
I tread a little more lightly than you, partner, you know? More cautiously.
The bad part of the midsection.
That is correct.
It's actually the good part.
Good point. Not to get hit in, though.
Yes. I don't know. Guzman lifts his arms in the air. I don't know what fight he's thinking about.
Take a look at our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Ultimate refreshment, superior drinkability.
Spinning back kick attempt.
Decent connection.
Well, he did it. He actually connected with the ball of the feet, which is the wrong way to do it. You're supposed to connect with the flat area where the heel is. And here is a jumping knee attempt. Landed to the chest.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Nelson Hamilton scores it 30-27. Jeff Moen has it 29-28. And Cecil People scores it 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Johnny Bones Jones.
So Guzman got round.
For a very long layoff, November 2017, is Jake Collier. He's making his UFC heavyweight debut. Round number 1. Aspinall in the red, Collier in the blue. Look out for the boxing of Aspinall. He's got pro boxing experience and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He moves like a welterweight.
Nice feints here. What we expect from Collier, what we saw from him at middleweight was him. Oh, big right hand on the temple there. And controlled power as well, Tom Aspinall, just checking his range and his distance. Very, very quick for a heavyweight. Good head movement. And only 9 fights in his record as well. I think the problem for Tom Aspinall a lot of the time was not only finding trade. Oh! What a finish!
That's it!
Wow!
Knockout for Tom Aspinall in his debut!
So slick. Beautiful right hand. Beautiful right hand. Clean. I mean, this is what we've got to expect from Tom Aspinall from his career moving forward. Keep your eyes on this young man. He is something special.
I think we've got ourselves a prospect.
Beautiful. Knee to the midsection. Bang, bang. 1-2 follows right on the chin. He just did not stand a chance.
Doesn't
as
get
soon as that knee landed. Bang. Right into the midsection and 1-2. Very nice. And he'd measured the right hand early as well. 50% power. Just touched him with it to check his range and then nailed him with that midsection shot.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 45 seconds. Round number 1. Referee Dan Mulvaheady puts a halt to the bout for your winner by TKO, Tom Aspinall.
Giving a shout out
Happy
to
New Year, one and all.
Here we go, bring it on, come on.
We are underway. Black trunks for Josh Crispy. White trunks for Dustin Poirier.
You can see right off the bat, Crispy was leaning towards a kick. You can see him. Oh, nice front kick there. But Poirier, oh, nice inside leg kick.
Poirier composed early.
Yeah, Poirier would love to spoil the Josh Crispy party. There's a lot of hype behind this young kid, and he would love to take it and make it his own.
Poirier said pre-fight he feels there are holes in Josh Crispy's game, and he will expose them.
Right now, he's showing some excellent stand-up, especially with that front kick and the inside leg kick. Josh Crispy jumps up into guard here. That's an interesting choice.
Half of his wins in his career by submission for Crispy.
And Crispy has the left arm tied up.
No way he can stop it.
Good body punch there. And Poirier turns him around, has him pressed up against the cage.
Over the top with a quick elbow.
Keep you there. Clear that left arm.
Don't forget, UFC 125 is live on pay-per-view tonight. Order now. UFC champion Frankie Edgar, Gray Maynard in the rematch for the world lightweight title. 4-time knockout of the night winner Chris Lieben takes on Brian Stann. Call your cable or satellite provider, use your remote, or go to UFC.com for ordering information.
And don't forget Brandon Vera versus Thiago Silva. Woo.
Nate Diaz, Ultimate Fighter winner on the card tonight.
The battle of the tie clinch here, and Poirier won it.
Yep.
Poirier is turning it on here, Mike.
Really good start for the kid from Louisiana. Caught him again.
I'm really impressed with this kid. And he forces Grispy to try to take him down, and Grispy winds up on the bottom.
You hear his corner say, let him up. Poirier comes in, not with all the type of pressure on him that Grispy has. As you said, all the hype, the significance of the fact that Grispy was set to fight for the title before Jose Aldo was set back by injury. And Poirier looks very relaxed as a result of it.
You have to wonder now whether Grispy is sort of second-guessing his decision to fight when he was lined up for a title shot.
Oh my!
Poirier is just lighting him up on the feet, Mike. I love that front kick that he throws. Good sweep here by Grispy, but we got to make sure that he gets on top, and he does not. Poirier turns it around and winds up on top.
The question has been, because of all those first-round finishes, what will happen if he's pushed? We might find out tonight.
Well, he seems very relaxed. It doesn't seem like he's having octagon jitters. And he's lighting Grispy up. Beautiful body shot.
Continuous combination.
Oh, he's tagging him.
Dustin Poirier.
Josh Grispy is in big trouble. And he makes a half-hearted shot there. Poirier on top.
This is by far the longest fight for Josh Grispy of his last 10.
Josh Grispy looking for a Kimura, loses it. Poirier on top.
In the last 10 fights, Joe, he hadn't gone more than 2.5 minutes long.
Grispy's still trying for that Kimura, Mike. Poirier's in a bit of trouble here. He's got to make sure that he keeps his left leg pressed up against his hand so that Grispy can't pull that hand free and stick it behind his back. He's got to keep some weight on that. And when he senses the opportunity, he's got to yank that arm out of there if he can. And Josh Grispy trying to close it off by putting his left leg over the back. And Grispy no longer has two hands tied together. So Poirier's arm is basically free now. He's got to make sure Grispy doesn't tie those arms up together again.
40 seconds now. Here in round one.
The arm's pretty much, now he's in trouble again. Poirier's in trouble. He's got to hang on here, because if Grispy yanks it out and up and beyond, now Grispy no longer has his hands together in the double wrist lock hold. So Poirier is no longer in trouble here. The arm is still trapped, but it's not in danger of being submitted. And now the arm's not even trapped. He's just got a wrist control on it.
Good recognition by Dustin Poirier.
Huge round for Dustin Poirier. Do something different to turn this fight around in the second round.
In the WEC, all of his 4 victories were in the first round. All within the first couple of minutes.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body by Poirier. Grispy shoots in, but it's stuffed by Poirier, and Poirier turns it around and has him pressed up against the cage.
Poirier put together some beautiful combinations in round number 1.
Oh, beautiful elbow.
And the uppercuts. My goodness.
Grispy is again in trouble in the second round.
What a great elbow. And still, he delivers punishment.
And Grispy trying for the takedown here, stuffed by Poirier. Grispy's trying to turn the corner now, though. Steps over the leg. They're in the dogfight here. And Poirier back up to his feet. Grispy drags him down into side control, full mount. Turned around by Poirier. In the guard of Josh Crispy. Got to be careful of his neck here. Gets his head out. Neck isn't not in trouble. Now he has to be careful of the triangle position. Got to make sure his left arm doesn't get caught in between the two legs. If Crispy can get that left leg over the top and then secure it on his right leg. Poirier's got to make sure. Oh, he's got to look out for the armbar too. Now he's going to pass the guard. Nicely done. Poirier's out of trouble here.
And some quick ground and pound, Joe. Trying to pin that arm down.
Man, we have never seen Josh Crispy get worked like this in all of his fights in the WEC.
Won his first 4 MMA fights in under 1 minute. Was the youngest fighter in New Hampshire history to make his pro debut at age 17. 15 professional fights already for Crispy at age 22.
He is battered and bloody here, though. Poirier is really putting a beating on Josh Crispy.
Just about at the midway point of this fight.
You can't count Crispy out. He's a winner. He knows how to win. He's just got to figure out what an angle of attack could possibly be where he can get an advantage. Because right now, on the feet, he's been getting beaten up. And then when he gets to the ground, you know, because of the fact that he's taking so many shots on the feet, he's a little worn down. And Poirier's excellent on the ground as well, so he's been able to control those spots. He shoots again. And as he has his hands clasped together, look at his right leg. He's going to try to turn the corner and step his right leg over the left leg of Poirier if he can do that. But right now, he's exhausted. He's taking a tremendous amount of punishment. And Poirier able to hold this position. See, now Crispy steps over, like I said, but now he winds up in guard. Too tired to try to turn the corner and put Poirier on his back. But now here he's pressed up against the cage, and he'll look to try to attack with some sort of a submission off of his back. Poirier would like to land some elbows and punches from this position.
Under 90 seconds now.
It's going to be hard for him to generate power, though, inside of Josh Crispy's closed guard. Crispy has a tight closed guard.
Good control.
He's going to get desperate.
Confident corner of Dustin Poirier.
Well, they're saying that he knows he's losing 2 rounds. He's going to get desperate. What they're worried about is him doing something like this. He threw up the legs for a triangle.
Throws him right out
and landed a beautiful punch.
And another one.
That was close, though. That triangle was very close. Crispy's not out of it yet. And slowly to get back up to his feet. And eats that inside leg kick again. You see how exhausted Crispy is, the way his punches and kicks are coming now.
Hadn't been this deep in the fight in a long time.
Poirier got the tie clinch here, Mike. Here comes the knees.
Oh.
Crispy's got to get out of this spot.
10 seconds on the clock.
He's got to put his hands on the hips to try to prevent this.
Again with the uppercut,
he's getting lit up. Crispy's in trouble. Steve Mazzagatti taking a good look at him.
Huge finish to round number 2. Which for Poirier actually wasn't that long ago, though.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Exactly. A couple of fights at 55 in the WEC. Crispy.
Nice inside leg kick as well by Poirier.
Needs to try to find the solution for the diamond.
Well, in retrospect, it's probably a good thing that Josh Crispy didn't fight Jose Aldo. You know, I mean, he's a young kid, he's learning, and this is going to be a learning experience for him as well. Because if Poirier could do this to him, I would hate to see what Jose Aldo could do to him.
That said, as you pointed out earlier, Crispy's slick. He's got a wicked guillotine, and there's still 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock.
And he's a winner. He knows how to win.
Yep.
And he's never going to give up. You can beat him, but he's not going to beat himself. Poirier got the tie clinch again here.
Yes.
And here comes the knees.
Good combination.
Attacking with that inside leg kick over and over again to the left thigh of Josh Crispy.
Live on pay-per-view, top of the hour, UFC 125, Frankie Edgar, Gray Maynard. For the lightweight title, Chris Lieben, Brian Stan, and so much more. Call your cable or satellite provider, use your remote, or go to UFC.com for ordering information. Tonight's pay-per-view also available in 100% Spanish.
Again, Poirier turning it on. Josh Crispy's got to do something dramatic here, Mike. In my opinion, he's got to try to either knock him out or find some way to submit him. But he's had no success in the striking or on the ground, really. There's an opening right there for a triangle. If he can grab a hold of his left ankle and stuff his right knee through. Nope.
You talked about late in the first round how Crispy had Poirier in a little bit of a bad situation, the way he had Poirier's arm, but other than that, Joe, it's been all Dustin.
Yeah, really, and he never really had it out. He locked up the Kimura position, but never really pulled the arm out and get close to submitting it. Another knee by Poirier.
Confident young man.
Well, we learned Josh Crispy can take it. That's for sure. He's taken a tremendous amount of punishment in these 3 rounds. And there's another nice knee. And Crispy has a hold of his knee now and wants to try to get Poirier down, and he does. Now let's see what we got. We got Crispy with Poirier on his back. Crispy trying to turn the corner and pass the guard, pushing down on the right thigh, trying to step over and get into side control. Poirier trying to stop it. Crispy into half guard here. He's got his right leg trapped in between the 2 legs of Poirier. Would like to get that free to try to submit him. There are a few submissions from this position, especially the Kimura. Note the left arm of Poirier, the one he's got wrapped around Josh Crispy's neck. If he can keep that arm, hold on to it, that's really the only submission he can try to get a hold of here in half guard. Other than that, there's a guillotine, Americana. Let's see if he can get out of this spot here. He's got to get that left leg free. He's trying to step over it, but no, Poirier puts him in full guard now. Better position for Poirier. Josh Crispy trying to sneak out to the left side, the side that has the butterfly hooks, which is Poirier's right leg. That butterfly hook is, he's trying to elevate his weight, and he stepped over it. Now he's got to press down on the knee. It's just a little bit of too little too late here. He's really got to do something dramatic. He can't be patient here. He's got to move at a very, very fast pace. He's got just a bit over a minute to go. And in my opinion, and I think you probably agree, he's got to submit him here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, there's no, I mean, if somehow or another the judges have scored those rounds for, I don't even want to say it. No, don't. Okay, here he is. Moves into side control. Beautiful.
50 seconds.
Talking about the judging.
Poirier, Crispy, final minute of this fight.
And Crispy, he's got to try to do something here. He's got his arm wrapped under the neck. There's a submission here. Oh, nope. Poirier popped right out of it, back into full guard, 30 seconds to go. Josh Crispy back at stage 1. He's got to pass again and try one more time. Poirier basically just holding on here. When we see where Poirier is weaker, he's definitely weaker off of his back. Much, much stronger in the stand-up position and in the top position.
Well, Poirier thought he could expose some holes in Crispy's game, and he has absolutely done that tonight here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. Tremendous performance by Dustin Poirier.
We will go to the judges' scorecards as this fight goes the distance. Confident and consistent performance tonight by Poirier.
Really, really impressive, especially considering all the hype that was on Josh Crispy coming in here to this fight. Look at Dustin Poirier just pouring it on. This was really the significant advantage that he had in this fight, Mike, was in the stand-up. In his kicks and his punches, beautiful inside leg kicks. And here, right here, you see Josh Crispy came real close to a triangle. Almost locked it up. Poirier slammed him out of it, passed the guard, landed some grounded pound. And here's some nasty, dirty boxing here by Poirier.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Huge victory.
UFC debut against Yusuke Kasuya. Volkanovski is in white, Kasuya in black.
There's a lot of hype following Volkanovski into the octagon tonight. Good straight left from Kasuya to start with.
Volkanovski's fought very good competition outside the UFC. He's won 10 in a row, 13-1 overall. Former pro rugby player.
Oh, nice takedown from Kasuya.
Beautiful by Kasuya, taking advantage of that wild offering from Volkanovski.
5 rear naked chokes on his record, so this is a strong position for him. Volkanovski's doing a good well of using the fence to scrape his opponent off, but Kasuya is not giving up on this position. Good work.
Volkanovski's best win outside the UFC, according to some, a knockout of UFC vet Anton Zaffa. Has had success in MMA down at 45, all the way up at welterweight. Working in the clinch here. Nice job by Volkanovski to prevent that takedown and lands a knee to the midsection of Kasuya.
Oh, looks for the outside reap. That's good work. He looks very strong in these positions, John. Wraps the head, looking for the outside reap again, threatening with the front headlock. Oh, good work by Kasuya to reverse that position, but Volkanovski immediately circles him onto the fence, lands a good clean shot, and then level changes. Oh, we've got a lift here.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round one. Volkanovski telling us he wouldn't have even gotten into MMA were it not for Chuck Liddell and his influence on the sport. Watch out for that trademark overhand right of Volkanovski tonight when we're upright.
Nice work stepping over to half guard.
Yep. Nice job by Volkanovski to pull that left arm of Kasuya as he tries to flatten him out here.
Oh, powerful shots. And Volkanovski, another fighter that spent a lot of time at Tiger Muay Thai, building his well-rounded skill set. Big, powerful punches from the top position.
Kasuya is a very durable guy, but these are power shots landed here by Volkanovski.
Yeah, nobody can take too many of those. Nice elbow as well. Very powerful, drops his full body weight into the shots. Look for him to strip the base away again, good work.
Kasuya just able to turn his head out of harm's way there.
Oh!
Sorry, mate.
And even had time to apologize to the referee.
Right.
Good work by Kasuya to reverse that. Let's see what Volkanovski can do with these butterfly hooks. Let's see if he's going to start to elevate his opponent a little bit. Kasuya passes to half guard.
Those butterfly hooks preventing Kasuya from mounting Volkanovski. Just over 1 minute to go here in our opening round.
I can't imagine with the excitement that Volkanovski's got of finally being in the UFC that he's going to spend too long settling any of these situations.
Right. Kasuya, the Shudo Rookie Tournament champ back in 2011. 100% finishing rate, 9 pro wins. He has stopped the opponent in all of them.
Really good top control here by Kasuya. Volkanovski back with the butterfly hooks. Nice work trying to elevate his opponent, at least creating enough space there to get back to the top position. Kasuya threatening the leg lock late in the round.
Volkanovski making him pay with some big left hands. Strong finish. On Fox Sports Go. All right, round 2 here, Alexander Volkanovski and Yusuke Kasuya. The Volkanovski corner, Dan, they believe that he won that first round, but want him to keep it standing here round 2.
Yeah, I think he started strong and I think he finished strong, but he certainly felt the strength of Kasuya's ground game in the middle of the round. Nice takedown there. I like how he's hovering over his opponent right now and not committing to the ground game. Able to stand tall and land good, powerful shots from the top position. You can see Kasuya now trying to use that butterfly hook to elevate Volkanovski and create some space, but big, powerful shots from the top position.
Clearly, Volkanovski feels like he can pound Kasuya out of there. Any thought to separating and standing up here, given what we heard from the corner?
Quite possibly, especially if Kasuya continues to chase these submissions. But every time he chases a leg lock, he's exposing himself. You know, the leg lock game is very effective if you're extremely good at it. Someone like Ryan Hall, for example. But if you've not got a high percentage of success with that, it leaves you vulnerable for these kind of situations here. A lot of the time, it's better to invest that energy to try and get back to your feet or a top position. And Kasuya is getting beaten up here from top position.
Volkanovski with some killer ground and pound here. Referee watching the action closely. We talked about Kasuya's durability off the top. It is being tested here midway through round 2.
He's so accurate with these shots, John.
What is it going to take to cut Kasuya open?
Right. He must have skin like rawhide to be able to take some of these shots without bleeding. Again, chasing the footlock. But you can see here, he leaves his head exposed. Expect some big, powerful shots. Here they come.
Kasuya may need to bail on this submission attempt. That's going to do it. Alexander Volkanovski. What a moment for the New South Wales native, Alexander Volkanovski. He TKOs Yusuke Kasuya in his UFC debut. The move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30 period.
And look at these final shots that the referee was watching. Kasuya's clinging onto a leg lock and he's grimacing, he's taking these shots, but he's not working to escape. It was a good stoppage by the referee. Kasuya couldn't have taken many more of those punches.
Clearly a wise decision by both.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Greg Funyuns has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Unbeaten 11-0, 17-1-1. Here we go. Blue trunks for Makhachev, black trunks for Kuntz. Southpaw stance for the Russian.
Big overhand left by Makhachev to start things off.
Makhachev just 23 years old.
And Kuntz caught him with a right hand there as he was throwing that left kick. Both guys have a lot of success under their belt.
Kuntz born in North Dakota. Last few years, been down a lot with American Top Team, improving his skill set.
Makhachev has heavy hands, Mike.
Yes.
You can see it in those few brief exchanges. And this is exactly where he wants his fight to take place. He wants to get that clinch, beautiful knee to the body by Makhachev. And Kuntz trying to utilize that forearm, frame him off, push him away, defend against the takedown attempts.
And they break. As I mentioned during the walk-in, coached by Khabib Nurmagomedov's father. Disappointing that Nurmagomedov hurt again. We're going to wait a little while before he comes back, but he is outstanding. He's the leader of this new crew, if you will, of Russian fighters that are going to compete with that combat sambo background in the octagon.
Yeah, I just hope he gets healthy. It's just so frustrating for fans of his because they're looking forward to seeing this young man fight for the title someday, and he was supposed to be fighting Donald Cerrone tonight. Highly anticipated fight. but we got a great replacement
Absolutely.
in John McDessie. That should be glorious.
Right into side control. Now he takes the back. Seamless transition.
Beautiful takedown, and he is all over Leo here.
got
Leo's
one
trying
hook.
to defend. Leo doesn't want to get flattened out here.
Trying to lock it in.
Well, he doesn't have anything under the chin. What he's trying to do is get himself into a position to flatten out Leo, but Leo's doing a good job of keeping his forearms down, but his hips up high, and what he would like to do is either sneak out the back door or figure out a way to roll and wind up in half guard here.
Trying to shake
He's
him
out
up.
the back door.
Oh, and
Nicely
comes out
done.
swinging.
Good defense by Kuntz. That was a scary situation to be in.
He stayed very, very patient. Uppercut.
He's keeping his head on the center line, Mike, and he's got to be careful that as he's trying to avoid the takedowns, he's aware of the punches. Because Makhachev can bang, too.
Watch for the lead uppercut from Makhachev.
I mean, we've seen time and time again when fighters are concentrating on defending the takedown, that's when oftentimes they get caught with big punches. Mirko Krokop, Kevin Random is a perfect example of that.
Makhachev just feeling out the distance, trying to get Kuntz thinking a little bit again here.
Well, he's got Kuntz worried about everything, worried about the striking. Here's a nice right hook. Oh, beautiful
nice elbow. Followed up,
punch
too.
Behind it, very nice. Good inside leg kick by Leo.
And Kuntz tried to follow it up. Makhachev able to get out of harm's way. Just over a minute now on the clock here in round number 1. Good head movement.
Kuntz trying to go up high with that kick.
Both Kuntz and Makhachev making their UFC debuts.
Good uppercuts
And
by
again.
Makhachev.
And he utilizes control in the clinch too. And then gets his arm around the back of the neck and then delivers the uppercuts.
Yeah, anytime Leo's tying up with him, he risks this.
Yes.
Excellent control by Makhachev, and he's on top inside control.
Two takedowns for Islam here in round number 1. And a huge advantage in total strikes.
Stop there.
With him, he risks that every time. Leo,
Kuntz's corner talking, Joe, saying that you have the speed advantage. Let's see if he tries to do that. And of course, we heard the corner of Makhachev talk about utilizing movement.
good punches by Makhachev. And again, a lot of this is because Leo's head stays on the center line. Constantly worried about the threat of the takedown and the clinch. He's not being very elusive with his head. And
Another
there
left,
again.
and there's that uppercut.
And in the clinch, he's getting tagged with those uppercuts because he's worried about the takedown as well. It's just one of the many ways that grappling opens up opportunities for striking in MMA. A poke.
Yeah, a little accidental poke, right eye of Makhachev. Fight continues.
Good little short check hook by Makhachev.
Tried to disguise that kick.
Yeah, tried the question mark kick, blocked by Leo. Leo's corner was also happy that he was able to defend. They say he wasn't able to do what he wanted to do in that round. He defended well. There's a nice, that's that short check hook.
He walked right into it. CB Holloway likes to throw that punch.
Yes, he does. He throws it very well.
Yep.
Oh, he might have hurt him there,
I
Mike.
think he did. He kind of went down
stumbled a little
awkwardly,
bit.
didn't he?
And look at this. Right to full back control. Just effortlessly takes the back.
Both hooks in this time.
Couple hard shots by Makhachev.
Kuntz is in a world of trouble right here. A lot of time on the clock here in round 2.
And Coots is looking for an opportunity where he can spin around and wind up on top. There it is, Joe. Great call. But Makhachev clearly aware of it, follows him, and as he's following him, he's trying to slip the forearm underneath the neck.
Looking for the body triangle now.
Yeah, he recognizes that Coots is trying to spin, so he opts for better control, but less versatility when it comes to attacking. If he wants to attack with an armbar or something else now, he has to let go of that triangle, whereas when he goes with traditional 2 hooks, more opportunities for attacks are open, but less control. Now see, we see here, he's got the body triangle, and he's on top, which is much, oh, it's underneath the chin.
Trying to lock it down right here. Looking to finish this fight.
It's over. It's over. Leo's out.
It is all over!
Beautiful job by Makhachev.
Great UFC debut for the Russian. Islam Makhachev.
And it was all about his grappling, Mike. I mean, his grappling opened up opportunities for striking, and when he got that back position, he capitalized on it very well. Locked up that body triangle, controlled him, and when the opening presented itself, locked in that rear naked choke. Now let's take a look at this again. I believe he was hurt there in that exchange, and you pointed that out as well. And here we see Makhachev has him down, locks up that body triangle, and sinks that forearm deep under the chin. And Leo's in all sorts of trouble here and forced to tap. Beautiful job of utilizing that combat sambo, and an excellent debut for Islam Makhachev.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Islam Makhachev.
Second career win by rear naked.
Let's go, gentlemen.
A lot of the headlines have been garnered by his opponent, Israel Adesanya, but a big opportunity for Wilkinson tonight. He is in blue, the newcomer Adesanya in black.
Also the mental side, Wilkinson coming off the first loss of his career, a knockout loss, which stopped pretty late. He took a lot of damage in that fight. How will that affect him going into this one?
Already an early stance switch from the switch stance fighter, Israel Adesanya. An accomplished kickboxer. He's drawn some comparisons to Jon Jones. We'll see if he can live up to all of these expectations here tonight against Wilkinson.
One thing he has to do is not let the hype get to him. Like talk about him, Jon Jones, Anderson Silva, stuff like that. Hey, get in there, win the fight, do what you do, worry about the hype later. Don't feel the need to live up to it and have a spectacular finish in the first round. Just get the win.
Adesanya, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt under Andre Galvao, but Wilkinson figured to have a grappling advantage tonight. More than half of Wilkinson's pro wins have come by submission.
I think he needs to rely on those skills tonight, get an outside trip, get on top. Look at that wizard, beautiful balance. Cow catcher position, wrestling, lets it go. Head chancer. This is the kind of fight you want if you're Wilkinson.
No doubt about
Dirty
it.
against the fence, grinding. Rely on that clinch. Take the energy out of an explosive opponent.
And of course try to extend a fighter who has never gone 15 minutes in his pro career. 11-0 for Adesanya, all 11 wins by knockout, 5 in round 1.
Nice job with the trip. Adesanya, very good job of getting back to his feet. Excellent balance.
There is a healthy rivalry between Australia and New Zealand.
Look at that tenacity with the takedown. Didn't let him off the hook. Stayed with the single leg, stayed with the pressure in the back against the fence. The kind of tenacity he's going to need to get the takedown here.
Another level change here for Rob Wilkinson. 2.5 minutes gone by round 1.
Go inside straight away.
Like you said, he got on the radar, kind of beating up Melvin Gillard. Great performance in that fight, but Melvin Gillard has fought at 55. Certainly not a natural middleweight. Wilkinson is. Much more physical pressure here than he's used to. Right?
Looks like some blood in and around that nose of Rob Wilkinson. Not exactly sure what caused it.
You can tell Wilkinson wants no distance at all.
Right. Sage strategy against someone like Adesanya. Now we get some separation. About 2 minutes to go, round one. We'll see what the last style bender can do now at range. Showing some feints here to Wilkinson.
So far, being patient. Get to work from the outside. Nice lead hook right hand. And Wilkinson wants to do a beautiful job with the roll. And that's athleticism, my friend. He rolled right through that.
Adesanya makes this middleweight limit with ease. Came in at 183 pounds, 3 pounds to spare here yesterday. And the takedown defense is largely held up, Jim.
The strategy here, of course, Wilkinson wants a takedown. If you can't get it, just keep this fight close and make it about long-term energy depletion. Take the energy out of my opponent, even if I can't take him down.
42 seconds.
And also test the mentality. This guy's not used to long fights. Make it grueling. See if he'll get frustrated because he can't get his game going.
Pretty good job by Wilkinson to pull that post and get Adesanya down, but only for a couple seconds. Israel back to his feet.
Yeah, certainly not efficient with the takedowns so far. He's putting in a lot of work for very few takedowns, but able to wear Adesanya down. I think that could be the goal in round one.
2 takedowns on 10 attempts in round one for Razor Rob Wilkinson. Round 2, forthcoming from Perth. Stay with us.
He's tired. It's all about energy. Stick to the game plan. They don't want him getting creative and getting knocked out.
Misses high with that kick. You just get the sense everyone is waiting with bated breath to see this highly touted prospect. Wilkinson again closes the distance, whiffs on the left hand.
Wilkinson's point, we didn't talk about the takedown. They talked about energy, about wearing him down, breaking him down, and winning the fight.
In 2 minutes, 5 minutes, we're going home. You can have the victory or lose. Let's go.
Oh, nice jab.
Try to protect. Let's go. High ground. Take start. Come on, move your feet. Keep moving your feet, Rob.
Nice combination to the body. The speed on that jab. Finally, a good separation after a takedown attempt.
Yeah, Adesanya's starting to get a read a little bit on that Wilkinson shot. He saw it 10 times in round one. 12 takedown attempts now for Wilkinson. And that was a big message from the Adesanya corner as well, Jimmy, to focus on the hands and not the feet when it comes to his strike.
Exactly. Don't let him catch it and take it down. Make him earn it with a takedown.
Even when it gets partially
blocked up with these gloves, it makes no difference. Nice knee.
Nice job by Wilkinson, though, to stay committed and ground Adesanya at least temporarily there.
I don't think he had much of a choice. His budget did not feel good. He committed to that takedown. Survival's a hell of a motivator, John.
Wilkinson with an underhook here, content to run a little bit of clock. Just over 3 minutes here in round 2.
You know, he's doing well with the Wizard. He's doing well, you know, pulling inside, not getting the takedown. He needs to angle off the fence. He needs a little bit more footwork to not be in these positions against the fence. Not getting taken down is good, but you want to angle, get back to the center of the octagon where he's doing good work.
Big deep breath from Rob Wilkinson. Adesanya pressing forward. Oh, uppercut followed up with a knee.
The strikes are quick and they're accurate. might be broken.
Yeah,
a lot of blood coming out of it.
Looks a little rearranged.
And what that affects so much is the breathing. Beautiful job with that defense. Now starting to take Wilkinson apart with the strikes. That hurt him.
Not sure how much more Wilkinson can take. Adesanya to the knee, now back to the hands.
Moving his head, but not enough. Spit blood on him.
Wilkinson exhausted, attempted 16 takedowns. And the end here might be a formality. Big right hand.
This looks like physical surrender to me. He's not answering back. He just has his hands up. It's not going to take much for the referee to stop this one. This is a punching bag right now.
Oh, huge right hand from Adesanya after Wilkinson had landed a knee. Not sure how much more Steve Percival needs to see. There's a knee.
Yeah, this guy is done.
That's it. Israel Adesanya. So-so according to him, but the last style bender does it 12-0. He makes good on the UFC debut tonight.
What I like about that finish is that there was no one big punch. He didn't
inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Stephen Percival has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
First time in the United States making his US and UFC debut, and has never fought in a cage before. So certainly expect some sort of adjustment period as Nurmagomedov gets his first takes of the octagon.
Yeah, all of his fights have been in Russia. He's used to the ring, and it is very different, as we know. Just the strategy of not being able to sprawl fully against the cage, the cornering, the angles, completely different.
Belarus with a big left hand, and Nurmagomedov pursues the takedown off of it, now has control of the neck.
Belarus looking to use his wrestling, typically look to throw those haymakers, those bombs, and will stay trading with his opponents, but definitely looking to put Nurmagomedov on his back right away. Very nice counter from Khabib. Nurmagomedov is another one of these Russian fighters who comes from an excellent Sambo background. When he gets on top of you, he will land some nasty ground and pound. And interesting that Belarus is actually switching his stances repeatedly, going from southpaw now to righty, and you have to watch out for that big right hand from Belarus.
Yeah, you saw an earlier right hand was slipped by Nurmagomedov. We'll see how he handles the stance changes out of Belarus, who's back in the orthodox at present.
You know, Nurmagomedov has to keep this fight in the center of the cage. He's backing up, allowing Belarus to get cage control and get him up against the cage. And this is where that inexperience in the cage could be a factor. He has to keep it in the middle of the cage where he can't be pinned. He can use his striking, use his movement, use his footwork.
Able to check the high kick there from Belarus.
Good pressure from Belarus.
Well, and if you want to draw the eye of the UFC brass, as Nurmagomedov certainly did, how about 7-0 in 2011 with 6 first-round finishes? That'll get you a shot in the big show, and here he is as we approach the halfway point here in round number 1 between Belarus and Nurmagomedov, and he comes in with a big left hand that finds its home.
Yeah, you know, he's a very clean and technical striker, but he will throw in some unorthodox techniques and definitely throw a fighter off. And he's looking early with the jab and with that left hook, but he'll come in with some awkward attacks, try to throw Belarus off, and that was a big kick that definitely hurt Nurmagomedov on the inside of that left leg. Powerful guy is Belarus.
Big strike from Nurmagomedov. Belarus in a world of trouble right now. We'll see if the Russian can finish.
Caught him on the way in, and look at this brutal ground and pound. Not allowing him to get up, and from here, this is where Nurmagomedov will make you pay.
And Shalarus in survival mode here. We'll see how much the Russian has left as he tries to pursue the finish. A couple more accurate strikes could do it.
This is not where Shalarus wants to be. He needs to get back to his feet, recompose himself. He has an underhook where he can possibly get a single leg and escape from here. Nurmagomedov needs to get that underhook and try to keep him on his back. Switches to the back position. Nice transition from Khabib. He's relentless, John. Relentless with his position. He's always looking to advance and puts his pressure with his ground and pound. There he is. It moves into side mount and looking for some more ground and pound.
And you're right, does so with relative ease. Very fluid is the Russian on the ground.
This is where he's most dangerous. Shalarus did a great job of getting back to his feet.
And there is no questioning the toughness and the heart of Kamal Shalarus. Clipped with another left hand on the way up, but he's sticking his chin right in there, and as you might expect, the Nashvillians loving every minute of it.
Nurmagomedov definitely looked pretty gassed when he got back to his feet. Definitely didn't have that same snap in his punches when he got back to his feet there.
Nice knee to the midsection there, so perhaps the window closed for Nurmagomedov to get that first round finish. Shalarus exerting a tremendous amount of toughness and eats another right hand, does Kamal Shalarus. And as we get ready for round number 2 here, 1 minute, Kenny, not a lot of time to recover when you've been knocked down the way Shalarus was there in the first.
And for Nurmagomedov, who may have punched himself out there. He looks okay now, but he was definitely gassed at the end of that first round.
And once again comes flailing in with that left hand, absorbs an inside leg kick, nicely done by Shalarus. And you see Shalarus sort of biding his time and waiting for that big right hand.
Very impressed with the counter wrestling of Nurmagomedov, and here he is trying to finish a single of his own and gets it on Shalarus. Very nice wrestling, and again, coming from Dagestan, Russia, you got to think he's got some very high-level wrestling, John.
And at least in the early going, no nerves whatsoever for Nurmagomedov. You'd think a guy who came to the United States shortly after Christmas. They actually opened the Russian embassy on Christmas Day to get him here. He wanted this UFC opportunity in a very bad way and has wanted it for quite some time, despite being just 23 years old and maximizing the opportunity, at least to this point.
Yeah, definitely. He said he wanted to do whatever it took to get into the UFC. This has been his dream, like every fighter, and this kid's coming all the way from Russia to achieve that goal. Trying to move into side mount. Nurmagomedov needs to get an underhook. There he is trying to secure it. Working some very nice ground and pound. And here he is with that double threat. Not only is he trying to advance his position, but he's also working his ground and pound position, keeping Shalarus honest there. And that is the best and most efficient way, most devastating way to advance your position. It's not just his jiu-jitsu, his positioning, and his technique and the grappling, but also it's his ground and pound that's opening that up.
Nurmagomedov trying to move across that right leg, and Mario Yamasaki looking for more action. He stands up the fighters here as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the second round of this lightweight battle between Shalarus and Nurmagomedov. Very close fight, at least as far as the odds makers forecasted. Virtually even money on paper, and at least in the early going, Nurmagomedov having his way.
Yeah, you know, Nurmagomedov has very impressive record, 16-0. It's hard to know what kind of competition that is.
Sure.
You know, and comes in kind of as an unknown, but proving himself against a true veteran in Shalarus. I mean, when's the last time we've seen Shalarus out-wrestle, John?
That's the truth. Not really at all in his MMA career. Of course, Jim Miller got plenty done against him back in March of 2011, but there's a reason Shalarus entered the UFC undefeated and getting all he can handle right now from the Russian newcomer.
You know, the coaches were very big on Nurmagomedov, saying that this kid came right from Russia, went right into some very hard training, and just were very impressed with his work ethic, his technique, and they expect big, big things from him.
Yeah, expectations and the hype both very high for Nurmagomedov. And again, been in the U.S. such a short time, you know, hard not to be impressed with what you've seen and hard not to think about how much better he can get.
No doubt about it. Here he is, just constantly moving, constantly working his hips, ground and pound. And then these are the kind of fighters everybody loves to see, love to watch. Dangerous on the ground. Here he is trying to lock up a little turnover, but thought he was going to switch into a Darce choke or a guillotine, but fails on it.
And Nurmagomedov, you got to think too, gaining momentum and confidence in the matchup as this fight continues to go his way.
What's very impressive, if you look at the size difference, I know Chalarouche came in lighter than we're used to, but he's obviously much bigger, especially in the upper body. He's much bigger than Nurmagomedov, but Nurmagomedov's kind of throwing him around a little bit.
Yes, and move. And move. Get body cross. Get body cross.
Nice right hand from Khabib. Another one.
And once again, it seems as though Chalarouche not really putting any combinations together, just looking for that one big right hand to try to turn Nurmagomedov's lights out.
He's trying to counter Chalarouche, and there he is going for crazy techniques. He mixes in some unorthodox moves with his crisp striking, and I'm sure that's confusing Chalarouche a little bit. The way he leaps in with those uppercuts and hooks, John, very impressive.
Yeah, that uppercut certainly found its home there.
Cross, come up with the hook, and look for a single leg to get on top of his opponent, Nurmagomedov. And this is a big round for Chalarouche. He's gonna have to do something big here.
Chalarouche has dealt with injuries over the last calendar year, staring at a 10-month layoff here tonight, and at least the first 2 rounds are an indication that perhaps there is a little bit of rust as he gets back to the big show. Once again, though, going for that big right hand.
Yeah, you know, I think there's a lot of that is due to his opponent, who's countering very well. Very impressive for his first fight in the octagon, first fight in the cage. Are you kidding me? Moving very well, very technical, countering. Looks like a veteran out there.
Really does. Chalarouche pursuing that single leg, Nurmagomedov having none of it.
I tell you what, when you get a high-level wrestler like Chalarouche, and we've seen it from him in the past, when he gets your leg, you're on your butt. I mean, this guy finishes takedowns, and not able to do that against Nurmagomedov. Unbelievable. I'm very impressed with this kid.
You saw the sprawl from Chalarouche, but he ate another left hand, now working on a guillotine.
And look at that single leg takedown from Nurmagomedov. I don't think Chalarouche is going to be able to finish this guillotine. Doesn't quite have his legs in the proper positioning, and you could see him slipping out. He's probably going to bail on it. Nurmagomedov countering to the proper side, going to the far side of that headlock, and he's out.
Big hammer fist there from the top position for Nurmagomedov, and Chalarouche's face starting to show some wear and tear at this point.
You got to be impressed with the conditioning of these guys. I mean, Nurmagomedov just has not stopped throwing punches. Inside mount, now in the mount, and this could be bad news for Chalarouche. And Nurmagomedov trying to get that rear naked choke. He's kind of in an awkward position, but looks like he's finishing it. That's it.
So the UFC and US debut for Khabib Nurmagomedov goes according to plan. Welcome to America. Beautiful performance, Kevin.
What a debut for Nurmagomedov against a true veteran in Chalarouche. He out-wrestled him, he outstruck him, and he finished in the 3rd round with a great rear naked choke. Here he is pressuring him with his ground and pound. Kind of jumps over the guard of Chalarouche. Right in the mount position, Chalarouche tried to turn his back, but that only opened up a rear naked choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov, and here he is with the positioning, and it's game over.
And Chalarouche, not an easy guy to finish, submitted here tonight for the first time in his mixed martial arts career. So high praise came in for Nurmagomedov, and he certainly lives up to the hype as he improves to 17-0. You better learn how to pronounce that name. Khabib Nurmagomedov not going anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Charles Olivera, Darren Elkins.
You ready to fight? You ready?
And we are underway. Solid white trunks for the Brazilian Olivera. White and black trunks for Darren Elkins.
Elkins grabs a hold of him. He's got him up and down. Big takedown. But immediately, look how he scrambles to guard. Look at this.
Spectacular jiu-jitsu
Got a triangle.
practitioner.
He's got it locked up, Mike. Right away.
On the back of the head, Joe.
Oliveira turning it into an armbar. He's got a triangle and an armbar combination. Elkins is in all kinds of trouble. Oh, he's done. Wow.
It is all over.
The hype is for real. Man, that kid locked up that triangle so fast.
Wow. Welcome to the UFC.
That was beautiful.
Charles Oliveira taken down, and then we saw the great work off the bat.
And, you know, effortless, Mike. So beautiful. Look how good his technique is. Here, Elkins gets a hold of him, dumps him, but immediately, look how Oliveira scrambled right to guard. And then he's in this position, he's got that right arm tied up, slaps that leg over the left, slaps it back on. Look at that. Look at that triangle. Woo. Adjusts it, pulls his foot down. He's turning him. He's got the arm and the triangle together, wrapped up. He controls the leg. See, he's got that left underhook on the leg. This is beautiful technique here. I mean, he's just doing everything perfect. Yeah, I mean, just really fantastic. The way he did it, attacked with the arm and the triangle at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Charles "The Bronx" Olivera.
Like Joe said, he had the triangle and he had the arm. Finishes with the armbar in just 41 seconds in his UFC debut. Come on. Here we go. Sean Strickland in the white, Bubba McDaniel in the black. Southpaw McDaniel, 21 wins in his career, only one win by decision.
Good right hand by Strickland, but he slipped there a bit. See right away the training of Strickland. Look how he keeps that front foot, keeps that heel off the ground. Very light front foot. Came in stepping on the ball of the foot. Classic Thai style.
Yep. There you see it. Good look at it there, Joe.
Yeah, that's the non-lazy way to go about it. A lot of guys come in plotting. You're always better off if you got good movement. You want to stay on the balls of your feet. But when you really want to dig in and plant your heels, that's when you see guys drop that heel down.
Yeah, and really turn.
And dig in. But you compromise your movement a little bit when you do that.
Especially checking kicks when you're up on, like he is on the ball.
Yep.
That's when you really can get that leg up quickly and check kicks.
Very good point. Very good point. And Bubba looking for openings here, timing this kid out. Strickland's got his hands nice and low, though. I don't like that.
Right.
Because Bubba could be timing him for something. Good right hand there.
Slip one in.
Good shot to the body by Strickland.
Yeah, look at how he carries his hands. Great point, Joe.
There's a left hand by Bubba. Look for that left hand and then dropped under for the takedown.
And it looks like
he's up. He's up. Good job keeping it from being a slam, though. And look at this. Strickland right back up to his feet. And
strong kid.
Yep.
They call for the underhook, and he gets it.
Nicely done. Good defense by Strickland. We got to remember that Strickland took this on, it wasn't a full count.
Right. Just a couple of weeks' notice.
But a young, hungry kid, you gotta imagine this guy's in the gym constantly trying to improve his game no matter what. And that's
everybody is now, Joe. That's what's but great has changed over the years, right?
You have to do that. Joe Silva calls you. You got to be prepared. Okay, now we see Strickland on top of Bubba McDaniels. And of course, we have seen Bubba's ground game submitted Gilbert Smith with a very nice triangle armbar combination from his back. And Bubba working right now. Good, you got to keep those feet on the hips. You don't want Strickland dropping bombs on you. And there's one. Blocked partially.
Yeah, kind of off the shoulder.
Bubba's got a half guard now on the right side, so he's got half guard, but he also has the underhook on the same side as his half guard. He can use that to try to stand up if he chooses to do so, and he's trying to do that now.
Strickland, 7 wins by knockout, 3 by submission, 13-0 record.
Yeah, Bubba's getting tagged as he's trying to stand up, and now he's abandoned it, and Strickland takes back that underhook. That was a key move. Look at this. Strickland's kind of headbutting him here. He's using the head to drive into his chin, but he's got to be careful he doesn't actually strike him with it. Bubba regains that half guard on that same side, but he's got to make a big he's got to make a big move if he's going to try to stand up. This kid's strong.
Good movement as well.
Both of them have good movement. Strickland on top. Strickland on top, working very heavy. Look at this, heavy hips, keeping Bubba down, making Bubba carry his weight, making Bubba work.
This differs from our last fight, though, Joe. He's using the heavy hips. He's pressuring him, but he's getting up, throwing a punch. Then he goes back down and pressures him.
Exactly. He's working harder. He's working harder than Whiteford. What Whiteford was doing by keeping him flat is just trying to not work and trying to hold him there for a bit. Sean's not doing that. Sean's trying to rough up Bubba.
And doing a pretty good job.
Oh, now he's teeing up on Bubba. Bubba's in
great position.
Those are hard punches, Mike.
Oh, another one.
Yeah,
he's caught him in that same spot about 5 times.
He's fighting angry, Mike. And I mean that in a good way.
Right. Wants to make a statement in his UFC debut.
Kimura possibility on the left arm of Bubba. He's looking for it. He wants to pin that arm down. He's going to step over. Okay, much better now. Good job. In trying to go after that hand, he gave up an opening for, look at this, beautiful job taking the back. Very nicely done. Bubba is in all sorts of trouble.
30 seconds.
Under the chin.
Trying to finish it. Then it's all over.
Beautiful
Sean
job.
Strickland
Lives up to the hype and then some.
Wins his UFC debut, choking out Bubba McDaniel.
Beautiful job. I mean, once he got to the back, Mike, and it was all of his action and movement. He didn't take any breaks there. He didn't give Bubba any chance to take a break, and he kept moving. Hammering from the top position, throwing a lot of ground and pound. Then when he got him to the ground, boom, he gets him in, gets his back, hits him with a shot, and look, in the transition, sunk it right underneath the neck. Beautiful job. I mean, look at this, punch, 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 and right under the neck in the transition. And we're talking about Bubba McDaniel, who's a real experienced guy.
Absolutely.
To catch him like that really shows you how much talent this young kid has developed in a short amount of time. 23 years of age. This is what we got. This is the future.
This is indeed 14-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hatley has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Sean Tarzan Strickland.
I went over the rules in the locker room. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all time. Defend yourself for all time. You guys ready? Touch gloves, let's do this.
Brock Lesnar. Alastair Overeem. The winner fights Junior Dos Santos for the heavyweight championship. Watch for Brock to come out like a freight train. Fight's scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Let's go, come on!
Here we go! Red and black trunks for Brock Lesnar. He throws a kick early. 2 kicks. White and gray trunks for Overeem.
Well, that's a good idea to throw Overeem off, you know, set up the takedown, throw some punches and kicks, mix it up. Overeem missed that right hand, grazed him.
But you're playing with fire if you get into a striking matchup with Alastair Overeem. When will Lesnar shoot for the double?
Trying to use the jab. Got the leg. And Overeem able to avoid the takedown.
That's big. That is big. Just the fact that he was able to avoid one.
If Brock hits you, though, as we've talked about, he can knock people out. He did it to Randy Couture. Caught him right behind the ear.
Alastair's already cut. He's cut over his right eyebrow. I don't know what did it. I don't know what happened, but he's got a cut.
That would have been one of those jabs of Brock Lesnar's. And again, they connect.
Big knee to the body.
And answered by Lesnar. Overeem pushes Lesnar back towards the cage.
Another vicious knee to the body.
Right to the midsection of Lesnar. He's hurt bad. And again to the midsection. Huge knees to the body of Lesnar.
Alastair has no respect whatsoever for Brock's stand-up.
Brock tried to catch the kick.
I'm surprised Alastair threw a kick this early in the fight.
I'm surprised Lesnar hasn't just freight trained and looked to take Overeem down and put him on his back. Our main event of the evening. Brock looking for the uppercut.
Another knee. Big punch.
And another big punch to the left hand.
He's hurt. Brock is hurt.
A kick to the body. So much punishment to the body. This is going to be it.
That's it. It's over.
It is all over.
Wow.
Alastair Overeem has defeated Brock Lesnar.
And it was shots to the body that really hurt him.
Shots to a body that has been surgically repaired.
Wow. You know what? The question was, if the fight stands on its feet, and if Alastair stops a shot, what is Brock Lesnar going to be able to do? And the answer was just nothing. Eat shots.
All Overeem.
And there he threw one to the body, and that one hurt him bad. That one went to the liver. And he jumps on him and finishes him off with punches. And a lot of these were blocked, but then he threw one to the body, and that was it. Mario Yamasaki saw enough. So it was another shot to the body that did it. Look at that. He threw that one, and that one hurt him bad. That was a shin to the liver. And Alastair jumps all over him. He's covering up mostly, but he's really waiting for this fight to be stopped. But now look at this. Digs to the body, and that was all he needed to see. Now here's a knee early. That one went to the leg, but here this one to the body. Powerful shot to the body there.
Bisping has the superior stand-up in this matchup. Shaper, the superior ground game. And we are underway. Welcome to UFC 66. Liddell versus Ortiz 2.
Good right hand by Bisping. Shaper might have got hurt there. He's keeping his hands up high. Good jab by Bisping.
Oh, good takedown.
Good takedown. Very nice.
Timed it perfectly.
Scramble. Back to his feet is Bisping.
Relentless with his takedowns, Eric Shaper. We saw that in his matchup against Rob McDonald, and it did not take long for him to take him down, put a submission arm triangle on him, and finish the night.
Very good takedown defense so far by Bisping, though. Got back to his feet.
Bisping. Other English fighters have come through. Mark Weir, Ian Freeman. He wants to be the one to really last for a long, long time and dominate here in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Just 27 years old, a complete workaholic. Out of the Wolf Slayer, the Mixed Martial Arts Academy. Straight kick. Shaper got the leg, impressive takedown.
All right, let's see what Shaper can pull off here.
Shaper with a good position here early in round number 1.
Like I said, I give Shaper an advantage, but Bisping is definitely confident on the ground. As you see, he reclaims half guard here. Better position for him. Doing a good job of controlling Shaper's posture. Shaper's trying to get out of that half guard. He's using his right leg to try to make some space. He's in an arm triangle again. He's got it on the other side.
Can he finish?
He's got a very good arm triangle.
Bisping, 12-0 in his mixed martial arts career, and he's able to avoid
Good job by Bisping, but you can see Schaefer means business.
Well, Schaefer, as you said, does mean business, likes the takedowns, jiu-jitsu guy, loves the submissions more.
And I think he's very confident here, especially being that close to submission that early. He's got his back here, he's got one hook, he's got two hooks. He's got one hook, he's gonna try to drag him down. He let go of the second hook, but he's still got an over-under.
Oh, down on his head!
But that's all right, he's got one hook in still. He's transitioning to mount, he's gonna go to that arm triangle too. He does that from the back.
Bisping is in trouble. Ravishing Red in a great position here with the full mount. Bisping trying to slide his way out, gets the half guard.
By Bisping, scrambling there. Trying to hip escape to full guard here. He's going to try to get his right leg out. Bisping likes a Kimura. You see him reaching for that arm on the right side of Eric Schaefer. He might try to go for Kimura on that side. He's going to use it to stand up. Uses the fence. Good job by Bisping.
Michael Bisping back to the feet. Bisping likes to control. He likes to utilize clinch, likes to knee. Loves to open things up and strike. But Schaefer relentless in trying to control. Good knee by Eric Schaefer. I wonder a little bit with Bisping as he takes a knee here with so much excitement and anticipation. Caught him big time.
He took a big kick to the head there.
It's so much excitement and anticipation, he almost has to get some of his pay-per-view UFC jitters out. Michael Bisping, of course.
Certainly, and especially considering the fact that he won the Ultimate Fighter. There's a lot of expectations on him, and there's a lot of time off in between that performance and this fight tonight.
And he waited, like you said, because of the visa problems, waiting to get her going. Big credentials on the Ultimate Fighter 3. And now he looks like he's imposing his game a bit. But right when I say that, Schaefer takes him back down.
Eric Schaefer's just kind of walking forward and walking through those punches and kicks. Very dangerous, but he's getting away with it so far. Got a hold of Bisping's back. He's got an over-under, it seemed. Yep. Pulling him into his back. Let's see Schaefer's guard. Too loose.
And Bisping back up, delivers a big hammer. Bisping throws the legs aside and throws a left-right. Look, he throws the legs aside and comes down strong again.
He's got an arm.
Bisping pulls it right out.
Schaefer's very quick with his submissions. Bisping's landing some shots.
Absolutely.
Schaefer could be in trouble here.
Watch for the upkick, Michael Bisping. And now Schaefer gives up his back, rolling away for a second.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Connected. And it is all over. Michael Bisping has defeated Eric Schaefer.
Very, very nice performance by Michael Bisping. He's in a little bit of trouble there. He got mounted. He almost got submitted. Came back strong with some big punches from the guard to finish this fight off.
I'm good, man.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. That's the kick that hurt him. That's where it all started out. And here's the end of the fight. Schaefer just rolling, trying to cover up. Mario Yamasaki, realizing he's badly hurt, stops the fight. Michael Bisping walks away with the win.
Michael Bisping's UFC debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by TKO, Michael the Cow.